Of course, I did it again, just like the Backstreet Boys. Oops, I did it again. Actually, that's Britney Spears. Let me just log off for the day and just forget we even showed up here today. It's been a crazy week, preparing to be out of town next week. Got a lot of travel coming up. Orlando, New Jersey, all non-Memphis wrestling related travel, but it's still going to be fun. You can be sure to follow me on all of my social handles there. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. There on the bottom left-hand screen there at the TW Ward. So exciting to be back in the seat this week. I was in Washington, D.C. last week. Had a last-minute scheduled program for us to talk about Memphis wrestling and the episode coming up Saturday. Really excited. So thank you if you're tuning in here on Memphis Wrestling on YouTube. If you're listening in to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Google Podcasts, no matter where you're listening, so excited that you're joining me for a preview of episode 66. The Murder Hawk Monster Lance Archer returns to settle the score, and we're going to be talking about that, as well as a lot of other great matches lined up for episode 66. Before we kick off and start talking about all of our matches, you do not want to miss this. The Gun Show defends the Memphis Heritage Championship one-on-one against the Murder Hawk Monster Lance Archer. This could get really nasty. And could we see the Memphis Heritage title on AEW television? You're going to have to tune in at noon to find out. And of course, you can join us in person for Memphis Wrestling Live. That's right, live and in person this Sunday. MLW's Mads Krugger is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Tickets are still available on our website, championshipwrestlingmemphis.com. And you can follow us to the Dave & Buster's on Wolf Chase following our show for AEW Double or Nothing. It's a free watch party available to all of you to come join us and enjoy some wrestling. Enjoy an opportunity to talk to your favorites at Memphis Wrestling and, of course, watch AEW. How exciting is that? Absolutely free. You're going to even get a free game card. All you have to do is find Dustin, myself, or anyone in attendance at that live watch party, and you're going to get a free game card courtesy of Dave & Buster's. Then June 4th, it's Zoo Rendezvous featuring live Memphis wrestling. Tickets available at memzoo.org. It's a special event. This is the first time, I believe, in my knowledge, that Memphis wrestling will be there at the Memphis Zoo for this event. So a huge historic moment for Memphis wrestling, as well as a crazy unique opportunity to see some wrestling at the zoo. First of all, I just want to say this. If any of the wrestlers end up in any of the cages, full disclaimer, I just really don't want to be present when that happens. I'm really scared. I do think that we could possibly see Mechlikoff put a giraffe in the Mechlalock. Maybe. We'll have to see. The upcoming event for the Women's Gauntlet for Gold 2 is June 12th. The Women's Championship match to determine the new Memphis Wrestling Women's Champion will be crowned on June the 12th. Then June 18th, Memphis Wrestling returns to Black Rock, Arkansas. It's a Saturday, so mark your calendars. Tickets also available, all tickets available at championshipwrestlingmemphis.com, and including the tickets for the Zoo Rendezvous, which is also featured at memzoo.org. Folks, Saturday is lined up to be exciting. We are seeing Aaron Roberts, one half of the Young Goats, former tag team champion, go one-on-one with Brandon Espinosa. Representing the Young Goats, Aaron Roberts has had his work cut out for him against the dysfunctional Brandon Espinosa, which if you followed Brandon Espinosa, you know he's no stranger to the ring. He's a great singles competitor. He's a little out of touch with reality at times, but I know Aaron Roberts' size is definitely going to play a huge factor in this match, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Aaron Roberts take home a victory. However, I say that with caution. Brandon Espinosa may be a little deranged, but he's also smart. I think he's probably going to try to go for the knees, find some way to get Aaron Roberts off of his feet and keep him there. Maybe potentially leveraging an injury that he could sustain, or after injuring a knee or injuring an arm or an elbow, he could potentially make him tap out. We'll have to see, but you can tune in tomorrow, high noon on CW30 Memphis, Ritter Communications Tubetown in the Arkansas market, CBS Jackson, as well as streaming live on YouTube at high noon, where you can join us in live chat. Then something interesting here, the Best of the Best Challenge. So we saw Austin Lane last week take on the Mechlalock Challenge. He was attacked by Matt. his best friend. This man has been coming out with Austin for quite some time, even if you want to roll back the footage and look back at him defending Austin against K Toomer. That's how far back this friendship goes here at Memphis Wrestling, but it goes even farther back than that. These two have been friends for years. And to see him turn on Austin, we've got to hopefully have some answers there on Saturday's show, and hopefully have some answers to this best of the best challenge. Will we see Meklikoff or Matt answer the challenge for the best of the best challenge? And speaking of which, I'm going to turn it over really quickly to Austin, who sent in this video addressing what happened just last week.
This week on Memphis Wrestling, Austin Lane is going to have another best of the best challenge. And after what happened last week, I guarantee you, Matt, you don't have the guts to come accept. So for whoever it is that steps out there this week on the best of the best challenge, I feel sorry for you, because you're going to step in the ring with one ticked off, rope to rope and pillar to post. Very best of the best.
Austin Lane still pretty upset about that, and understandably so, being betrayed by his best friend out there on television, especially out there for the Blaylock challenge, which we were hopefully going to see Austin be one of the first to break. He's out for vengeance. Hopefully we'll see Matt or Meklikoff answer the challenge for the best of the best challenge, and him get some payback on that cowardly attack. As we talk more about some cowardly actions, let's talk about Hollywood Jimmy Blaylock. The Hollywood Clique is back in Memphis Wrestling, and if you've followed Hollywood Jimmy Blaylock throughout the years, he's had national television appearances, everything from the Tom Brady Show to America's Funniest Home Videos, surprisingly, Conan O'Brien, just a lot. I said Tom Brady, Tom Green. Don't fact check me on Tom Brady. I apologize. Tom Green, as well as some other national television appearances. And so he's gotten across the country pretty well and formed his own clique along the way, and he's brought it back to Memphis Wrestling. Word has it that he and his new star, and I say that with quotations, Van Vicious, are looking to have words with Derek King. We've saw some video packages of him trying to approach Derek King and trying to bring Derek into the clique. Well, Derek King turned down the offer to be Van's assistant, and may have to pay the price. Is that something that we're going to see happen this Saturday? Tune in to get your answer again on CW30 Memphis, as well as Ritter Communications Tubetown, CBS Jackson, and streaming live on YouTube high noon with live chat. You know, it's interesting as we talk about some repercussions and some return vengeance and talking about things in the past. We saw almost a year ago the Murder Hawk Monster Lance Archer make his way to Memphis Wrestling and almost go toe-to-toe and left some unfinished business with the gun show Bret Michaels. Now, he's going to go one-on-one in competition there with, by the way, Lance Archer for the Memphis Wrestling Heritage Championship. But before we talk about that, I'm going to transition over and show you a little bit of that highlight of the Archer gun show feud that's led up to this point.
Welcome to the Gun Show! It's the Gun Show. Bret Michaels stares down with the Murder Hawk Lance Archer. And here they go, face to face in the center of the ring. These guys love to fight, and the fans want to see it. Their Chip Gun Show! Choke slam! No, sir! Ducks! Gun show! There over the top rope! Out goes Archer!
Holy moly!
And he's seeing Bret! The gun show Bret Michaels standing tall!
It's taking like 6 dudes to.
Now, this, of course, was the first appearance of Lance Archer that led to the buildup that we're seeing tomorrow at high noon. And I did have a clip, by the way, of Austin Lane in the Blaylock challenge. And I would hate to play that just right after that. So we'll play that here in just a second after we come back from talking about this main event matchup. But we saw this match has been a year in the making, and it's finally happening. The gun show Bret Michaels taking on the Murder Hawk Monster Lance Archer to capture the Memphis Heritage title and take it back to AEW? Will that happen? We'll have to tune in to find out. Or will the Gun Show successfully defend his title and his turf in Memphis wrestling? You never know what's going to happen in the fastest hour of pro wrestling. You just saw in that clip, the Murder Hawk Monster is no one to be played with. He is not some amateur or some rookie in the wrestling world or wrestling business. He's been around the block a few times and also recently had a title match against Hangman Adam Page in AEW. So you know he's going and vying for gold anywhere and everywhere he can get it. I'm going to take just a quick 60-second break to present to you some upcoming events of Memphis Wrestling and talk about where you can catch us coming soon. Memphis Wrestling is live, and don't you dare miss it. Next Sunday, May 29th, is huge. Not only is it our next live TV taping featuring MLW's Mads Krugger, Impact Wrestling's Zicky Dice, and just announced, Buff Bagwell will be in the house. Then, when Memphis Wrestling is finished, head over to Dave & Buster's to watch AEW Double or Nothing absolutely free. Saturday, June 4th, Memphis Wrestling is live at the Memphis Zoo. Join us for Zoo Rendezvous featuring live matches from Memphis Wrestling. Get your tickets and more information at memphiszoo.org. June 18th, Memphis Wrestling returns to Black Rock, Arkansas to benefit the Black Rock Entertainment Committee featuring The Gun Show, one-on-one with Kay Toomer. All tickets are on sale now. Get yours right now at championshipwrestlingmemphis.com. Some upcoming events that are going to be absolutely phenomenal. And folks, I can't tell you how excited I am to see Memphis Wrestling in Northeast Arkansas at Black Rock, Arkansas, benefiting the Black Rock Entertainment Committee. You can get tickets and information on all of these upcoming events at championshipwrestlingmemphis.com, as well as following us on all social media at CW30 Wrestling on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and even TikTok, by the way. Yeah, that's right. We're on TikTok. I want to go back just a previous second and talk about Austin Lane and the attack from Matt during the Blaylock challenge and give you an opportunity to watch this footage if you're watching us on social or to listen in if you're tuning in on podcasts. Here's the Austin taking and accepting the Blaylock challenge and the vicious attack from his friend Matt.
Meklikoff has it locked in. Hold on a second. I'm just here to check it out. He's not done yet, Maria. Austin's fighting up. He's back to his feet, folks. Can he? Wait a second. Matt just attacked his best friend, Austin. What are you doing? Matt, why? Why?
Just, and we're wondering, we've not even heard anything from Meklikoff or from Matt about that attack against Austin during the Blaylock challenge. So it's interesting to know what's going to happen. Are they going to answer the best of the best challenge tomorrow? I'm interested to find out the reasoning behind this attack, this cowardly attack. We'll have to see to find out. Memphis Wrestling, of course, is available every Saturday with brand new episodes at high noon on CW30 Wrestling, CW30 Memphis, as well as YouTube Premiere. Each episode is recorded at our brand new Memphis Wrestling WrestleCenter at 3296 Winbrook Drive in Memphis, Tennessee. Full episodes will be released every Saturday, so be sure to subscribe and join us for the live chat. You can get more information at championshipwrestlingmemphis.com and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and even TikTok at CW30 Wrestling. And you can shop exclusive Memphis Wrestling and CW30 Wrestling t-shirts, along with custom matches from our women's division at championshipwrestlingmemphis.com. Folks, it has been exciting to talk to you about Saturday's episode 66. Can you believe it? We're at episode 66 of Memphis Wrestling. This is becoming one of the longest running episodic wrestling shows in Memphis wrestling history. So excited to be a part of this history, to bring you some great wrestling entertainment, as well as bringing you opportunities to see some of your favorite stars across the wrestling industry. Be sure to join us join us Sunday, May 29th, as we see the return of some amazing stars to Memphis Wrestling at the WrestleCenter, as well as future events, as mentioned before. Folks, I'm Terrence Ward. Thank you so much for joining us for Before the Bell as we previewed episode 66 of Memphis Wrestling. We'll catch you on the flip side, and we hope to see you at the show.